Hello everyone. In this video, I would like to focus on an important topic that each and every pharmacy student should be aware of, which is professionalism. This video outlines the essential attitudes, traits, and behaviors that signify professionalism and that should be developed and practiced by all the pharmacy students. What is professionalism? Professionalism is defined as the conduct, aims, or qualities that characterize or mark a profession. It can be said as the identity that characterizes a profession. A profession is considered a group of people who provide a significantly recognized service central to human values that cannot be provided by the average layperson. Remember this. It is not provided by the average layperson. Because of their service to the society, professionals receive benefits, special recognition, and greater autonomy than non-professionals. However, all of us must remember that, along with the benefits and autonomy professionals enjoy, greater expectation and a higher degree of trust are demanded by the society. Societal expectations include discretionary use of professional abilities to assist those without such knowledge, use of professional judgment, volunteerism, and also altruism. Within pharmacy, professionalism should include the full breadth of skills required to be a competent pharmacy practitioner. Pharmacy students do not become professionals merely by graduating from pharmacy schools. Remember this. Instead, being a professional requires a lifelong commitment to the patient and the societies one serves. Acquiring knowledge and competence as a pharmacist is an essential component of a student's education during pharmacy school. Yet, developing professional attitudes and behaviors is just as critical to delivering quality patient care. As I emphasized earlier, to uphold the ideals of profession, students must achieve competency in knowledge, skills, and develop and maintain professional attitude and behaviors. This is a key point. The following tenets or characteristics will reinforce the expectation that the healthcare system and the patient hold for pharmacy students, as well as the expectation of the School of Pharmacy and the profession at large in educating and molding future practitioners. These tenets are provided as a guide for all you students to evaluate your personal and professional development throughout your studying in the university, and also during the time of professional activities and advanced practice experiences as you transition from the practicing member to the professional pharmacist. By incorporating these tenets into both your personal and professional lives, students can begin to develop the lifelong professional behaviors and attitudes expected of a member of the profession and by the patient you are serving later. The most important tenets of professionalism is altruism. You must make an unselfish commitment to serve the best interests of the patient above your own. Pharmacy students must recognize that the patient is the top priority in all healthcare decisions. The patient's well-being should come before anything else, such as ability to pay, managerial opinions, or self-interest. At times, students may find themselves conflicted with competing responsibilities that stand in the way of serving the patient and being a good pharmacy student. In such situations, it is important to give unselfishly of one's time and service, placing what is the best interest of the patients above anything else. So if you want to give the best to the patient, you must have a good knowledge, and if you want to have a good knowledge, you must study very well when you are a pharmacy student. As a student, you must actively listen, be patient, and be compassionate when interacting with all the colleagues and also with the people around you. by understanding individual patients or colleagues or your friends' needs using pharmacotherapeutic knowledge and evaluating intervention, pharmacy students can contribute to the therapies that maintain or improve a patient's quality of life. Hence, this is one of the criteria, an important criteria of professionalism. The second tenet of professionalism is honesty and integrity. Display honesty and integrity in all that you do. Professional pharmacy students are responsible for their actions in all settings. Proper classroom behavior and personal integrity maintain academic honesty in the classroom. Preserving patient confidentiality can uphold professional integrity in experiential settings. During the course of pharmacy school, students will likely encounter compromising situations that challenges moral character. Whether this situation involves academics, patient privacy, or unprofessional behavior, it is wise to remember to treat each situation with proper candor. It takes great courage to stand up for what is right, and the easy solution is not always the correct one. Remember this, the easy solution is not always the correct one. Always acting with strong ethical conduct guides pharmacy students to maintain the highest standard of professionalism while in school and eventually as a professionals in practice later. Another trait of professionalism is respect for others. Treat others as you would want to be treated. Every human being deserves to be treated with respect. In simple terms, respect for others means holding high regards for others' feelings, needs, thoughts, and opinions. Respecting others is an essential part of professionalism. Pharmacy students should consistently demonstrate respect for others, whether they are patients, peers, lecturers, preceptors, or other healthcare providers. When interacting with patients, students should demonstrate empathy and compassion and respect for the patient's privacy. In addition, when working with other healthcare providers in a collaborative environment, pharmacy students should value others' opinion and recommendations, listen attentively to others without judgment, and solicit constructive feedback. By displaying respect for others, as well as other professional traits such as integrity and compassion, students can create harmonious relationships with those they serve. These professional traits are vital in providing optimal patient care in today's healthcare environments. The fourth trait of professionalism is professional presence. Each of us must instill trust through professional presence. Pharmacy students must conduct themselves in a professional manner in both professional and also the personal settings. Students have an obligation to establish trusting relationship with patients, peers, lecturers, and also other healthcare providers. Therefore, a professional attitude and appearance should be maintained in any setting where one represents the pharmacy professions. An enthusiastic attitude and personal commitment to the profession demonstrate important aspects of professionalism and can positively influence colleagues and patients. Students should strive to be professionals whom patients find approachable and should communicate in a manner that is understandable and place the patients at ease. In all professional practice environments, students must dress and carry themselves in a way that will instill confidence and trust with patients and the lecturers. For example, one should always wear a clean, pressed white coat and a business attire throughout their clerkship and also throughout the time they are in the clinical lab. The other tenet of professionalism is professional stewardship. You should actively participate and engage in schools, organizations, and other worthwhile activities in the profession of pharmacy. The power of active participation, both inside and outside the classroom, will help students develop a future pharmacist and as individuals. Pharmacy students can be engaged at the local, state, national level through established organizations and begin taking on challenges to contribute positively to the profession. Leadership can be defined in many ways, but ultimately, leaders strive to improve themselves and those around them by motivating people and stimulating beneficial changes. Pharmacy students can help one another develop leadership skills and learn to be role models for patients as well as for other healthcare providers. They must lead by example for their community, the profession, and also themselves. The final tenets of professionalism is dedication and commitment to excellence. Strive for excellence and assume responsibility for your learning and professional development. Pharmacy students must acquire the core knowledge and skills of the profession. In the academic environment, individuals must accept and embrace ultimate responsibility for their learning and self-development. Outside the classroom, self-improvement through continuous professional development is essential to the profession. With modern medicine advancing at an exponential rate, pharmacy students should aspire to be lifelong learners, constantly seeking to improve their knowledge and skills. They should stay current with changes in the profession, which may include updated practice guidelines, new pharmacotherapeutics agents or approaches, emerging technologies, and new state and federal legislation. Excellence should be sought not only in the classroom and during the clerkships, but also beyond graduation in the pursuit of training and practice. Finally, students must remain proactive and continue to seek guidance and mentoring to achieve the goal of excellence. These are some of the attitudes and behavior that detract from professionalism: complaining, negative attitudes, non-team players, uncaring, indifferent, self-centered or selfish, obnoxious, know-it-all, disrespectful, and inappropriate dress are some of the attitude or behavior that should not be with all of pharmacy students. Now that we already know what are the 6 main characteristics or tenets of professionalism, I think listening to this is not important. What is more important is practicing these tenets in your daily life. I hope from now on, each of you will practice and also instill this characteristic into your daily life. As a disclaimer, I would like to share that all the informations that I share in this video were adapted from the Tenets of Professionalism for Pharmacy Students introduced and published by the American College of Clinical Pharmacy. Thank you for listening. Bye.